problem with the NBA today is that the fans are looking for stars to be superstars. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like Kobe Bryant, Jordan, Bron, even who else? Shaq. Some of these guys are superstars. That means like when they walk in a room, it's like, oh shit. You can put their face on a Wheatie box. That's the only reason why you're eating Wheaties today. You get what I'm saying? Is they can change your mind about a lot of things, right? That's a superstar level. I don't think the NBA have a lot of superstars right now. Like, I think Anthony Edwards has superstar characteristic traits. You right? Like, he hit that shot on Friday night. We'll get into that. But he hit that step back. He looking at the crowd. You know, that's superstar stuff. Because now the kid's going to be doing all the finger motion. They're going to be doing all that. That's superstar stuff. You get what I'm saying? He's sellable. A lot of people don't wear Adidas that I know. I wear Adidas. I wear Adidas. But the fact that Anthony Edwards wear Adidas, I see a lot of kids wearing Adidas, and it's his Adidas. I don't really see a lot of people wearing Adidas. I didn't see young kids wearing Adidas, 10 years old. I didn't see that. So I look at guys like who a star. I look at guys like I don't even think. I was going to say LaMelo. I think LaMelo Ball's but he's always injured.
You're saying you're referring to up and coming stars?
I know, like some people just have it. Allen Iverson was a superstar from day one. Superstar. Coming in the league, superstar. Braids, unapologetically, I'm me. Who? Jordan in front of me? Okay, Black Jesus. You get what I'm saying? You got to be like he was a superstar. Like some of these guys just not superstars. I don't think Luka, like Nikola Jokic, they're not superstars. They're not superstars. They're stars for sure. There's Luka, Nikola, they're stars. They're stars. But do you want to dress like Luka? Nah. You wouldn't even did you want if he had a sunglasses line, would you wear them?
Bro, of course, bro.
No, bro. You wouldn't wear the Luka sheets.
You're not dressing like Kobe. You're not looking like Kobe.
Kobe, I wore a fro because of Kobe.
LeBron?
You're
not dressing like LeBron, bro.
No, for sure. No, listen. Now that one outfit LeBron had on with the suit and the shorts, that was different.
That was kind of, I'll wear that.
That's crazy. Nah, that's crazy. I wouldn't do that. I would not do that. Listen, that's some stylish stuff. I need a stylist though. That's crazy. But when it came to LeBron, dudes had rocked the headband. I rocked the headband because of LeBron. You know what I'm saying? I even changed my game a little bit because of LeBron. Like, I never forget one play or one game or one series, one of it. It was the Orlando Magic series, actually. And I believe Damian Jones was in the corner. And the double team came. LeBron didn't move. He just hit a straight line pass to the strong side, which was Damian Jones. And I don't know what about that pass as a young man that made me be like, you know what? That was a good play. So I always strive to like push the ball up the sideline because of that. That was the first person now, obviously people have done it before, but that was the first time I noticed it. You get what I'm saying? So, yeah, there's things LeBron do, but he's like a superstar. He's like a mega star. You know what I mean? But I look at guys like Nikola Jokic, they stars. They not superstars though. You feel me? And I'm not tying their talent per se to everything, right? Like Jordan, he had a superstar motion, chewing the gum. But I told you, there were dudes who was rocking bald heads for no reason. That's superstar stuff, bro. Allen Iverson, Dog, dudes rock braids for no reason. That's superstar stuff. That's not, like, it's different. Like, yes, influential power, yes. But when you start trying to play and move like guys, that's superstar. You feel me? Like, LeBron probably the hardest person to mimic because of his because the physical part, being 6'9", you just can't mimic it. Kobe, you can mimic. Like, the stuff that he was doing, you can kind of mimic on some of that stuff. Like, obviously, nobody wanted to pass the ball back in the day. So when Kobe was like in his spree, we wouldn't want to pass the ball. We mimicking that. And then you have the best players on the team. You know what I mean? It's levels. MPJ, best player on the team. You know what I mean? Who else? Who else is a guy who I can throw in there? Well, we say, I don't know. I was about to say Brandon Ingram, but I don't think he's the best player on that team. I think Scotty Barnes. Brandon Ingram, best scorer, but he's not the best player. I think he might be more seasoned, but he's still the best. I think he's the best scorer, but best player, like Scotty Barnes, gonna fill it up. Pause.
Fair enough.
Yeah, he gonna get you rebounds, points, and assists. Maybe not last night, but he definitely gonna get you rebounds and assists. So it's like the best players to me is different. Like, I think Paolo Banchero, I don't think he's a star. I don't think he's a star. I think he's the best player on the team.
I mean, yeah, but
like John Morant John Morant, if the media gets behind him, he's a superstar.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you about that. When
He's
John
a
Morant
superstar.
first came in the league.
He's a superstar. And the problem with John Morant being a superstar, he knows he's a superstar. And he's not humble about it. So he's going the wrong way about it. He wanna rock the Nike Techs. You know what I'm saying? He wanna rock the Pooh Shiesty.
Isn't that Allen Iverson-esque?
But Allen Iverson had his own. He was doing something that nobody else was doing though. I think Latrell had braids. Latrell Sprewell had braids at the time. But Allen Iverson was a superstar on the court with it. He was the only one doing it who was dropping it, dropping points the way he was dropping it. Then, when guys were wearing suits and all that, he was coming in chain. He was the one rocking with the entourage. He was really moving like a rapper. He was really moving like a rapper. He was probably one of the guys to come out with the first guy I can think of, y'all correct me if I'm wrong, a gangster rap album from a basketball player. Oh, yeah, that one. They didn't like that. They didn't like that at all.
How about Jason Tatum? What'd you consider him?
Jason Tatum, to me, he's a star. Not a superstar. He's because too many people doubt him. You know what I mean? You don't, when I say doubt him, he can, for instance, right? We was having a debate who was Batman, who was Robin, between him and Jaylen Brown. And Jaylen Brown got the finals MVP. Superstars don't let that happen unless they got another superstar.
Bro, that's not really a debate though.
How is that not a debate? He averaged 30 right now. Jaylen Brown averaged 30. How is that not a debate?
It's a debate now, but at the time,
it was a debate then. I think he's the best player. I think he's the better player between him and Jaylen Brown for sure. 1,000%, because he just fills up the stat sheet. But is he a superstar? Do you want to grow your hair out and make it curly? Do you want to go put S-curl in your shit? Huh? Because that's what a superstar make you do. They'll have you rocking. They'll have you at your local beauty store looking for some stuff to make your hair curly.
No, this is interesting. Before we move on, I got a couple questions for you.
Go ahead.
So, SGA in OKC, do you think he's a star?
Star.
Now, if he was,
he's not a superstar.
If he was in New York or a different market,
media can blow him up. Media can blow him up. You can buy into the Converse that way if it's stylish. I think, you know what the problem with these guys is today? You know what the problem is? The way they dress.
Nah.
I'm telling you. You know why? Because it's like no medium. Like it's no medium. It's like either they dress boring or it's over the top.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
That's fair, yeah.
Is no medium between the dressing part. You looking at it like, all right, Luka, what's that? What's the shit called? Banana Republic? You know what I'm saying? Then it's like Kyle Kuzma Fashion Week. You know, it's like Paris Fashion Week for Russell Westbrook. Like I haven't seen these guys go through the tunnel in a while. But I'm just saying, like, it's hard to really mimic some of these guys because they don't have like average or the regular person's swag. Allen Iverson was coming to the game tall tee on. He was coming to the game tall tee on, do-rag, chain on, homies in the back, and they lit.
But I feel like everybody was doing that though.
I know. So you can really mimic it. But he was one of the first people they was like trying to put the law down on it. You know what I mean? Because they was trying to make him the face of the league. And he was the face of the league for real. Like 2001 season, he was the face of the league. But they was like, no, we can't really get behind it because it's a family show. They scaring the sponsors around, scaring the sponsors away. So when you see some of these guys just got best player of the team energy.
Now, last question I got for you is what makes a star? So you look at Shaq.
Right.
Shaq was in movies.
Superstar. That's
music.
Superstar. That's personality.
Nowadays, people got social media, so they could
boring.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you could if you're an NBA player and people really rock with you, and you gotta be like, when I say rock with you, a superstar. Different age groups rock with you for certain reasons. You know what I mean? Like, you appealing to the young kids. Like, Anthony Edwards have that. He has that opportunity right now. Like, he can be on live. The young kids like him. The older guys can like him. You know what I mean? He can be talking to his pops. He been talking to his friends one day. And the young boy, like, I saw the commercial with him and his homie, and they singing in the car, right? Like, that's how y'all young boys interact now. Y'all singing R&B songs with each other now. and you know what? That's cool for y'all. Y'all might, I forget the song, but you know what I mean. Then me as an older guy, right? I'ma tune in if he talking about some shoes, if he talking some old heads, if he talking about, how to get better on the court for the young boys. I want to listen to that, He got that appeal though, like SGA. I think he still can do the same thing because the older guys is really like, yo, SGA nice, da 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 da. Same thing for the kids, but the problem with him is the way, for me, his dressing is over the top. It's over the top.
That's like one part of it.
That's what I'm saying though. That's what I'm saying. A superstar, everything aligns. But like with Shaq. Like, dog, I guarantee you, no big man has sold out Shaq's shoes. Nobody buys big people's shoes or big guys' shoes other than Shaq. They do, but he had enough power to have multiple. They still keep making him face a Reebok now.
But I'm pretty sure when Shaq was playing, there's like when he was popping and locking it in the All-Star game versus LeBron, there's people like, yo, this guy's goofy. I'm not go support this.
Nah, they wasn't like that. But the problem is, the problem with a lot of older guys, especially with entertainment, and I don't think they always do it on their own merit. I think people, their PR team come to them, yo, listen, they're gonna call your name. Dude, remember that dance you did? Remember that dance you did at the party? That would do it. They might be like, nah, man, I'm chilling, bro. I'm fucking 36. Like, I ain't trying to be pop locking. Come on, man, let's do it, because all the sponsors are out there. They're going to love you. All right, man. He come out. he start kicking it. You know what I mean? So, but the thing about it is that the problem with the older guys who move like that, they don't know when to, like, stop. Like Jay-Z was the perfect rebranding transition. Street dude, Then he started talking about being a mogul. Then he, I wear Taylor suits in the corner office. And that became cool. I don't wear jerseys. I'm 30 plus. Give me a crisp pair of jeans and a button up. And now people rocking a button up. You know what I'm saying? So it becomes a little different. It becomes a little different. But it's levels to stardom. It's levels to stardom, bro. And we got to stop putting so much emphasis on some of these stars. Like a Zion, to me, he the best player on the team. He's not a star. You know what I mean? Like, there's nothing, because his body type, there's nothing he's going to do to make somebody want to do it. Then he also don't have all the tangibles to be a star on the court. Like, he don't shoot threes, right? So you look at stuff like that, and it's just like, that's the best player of the team, right? Like, he can easily move somewhere else and be the second best player on the team. You know what I mean?